Hey, cousin. Merry Christmas. You said, hold on, wait a minute, cuz you already know ain't no Merry Christmas over here, cuz. I know, right? Ain't no Merry Christmas over here either, so I'm right there with you. I'm just here to check on you. I know how today is. Y'all know the spirit that be floating around, trying to make you feel bad because you're not celebrating, trying to make you feel like you need to go out and spend thousands of dollars and all of that. You don't. You don't. And if spirit is guiding you, which is our creator, when I say spirit, if spirit is guiding you to sit out the holidays, there's a reason why. You are a trailblazer. For those of you who don't know me, I am Marie Moses. Everybody calls me your favorite cousin Can Can. I am a spiritual wellness practitioner, an energy healer, and a transformative speaker. Welcome in, everybody coming in. Come on in, come on in, come on in to the live. If you're watching the live replay on YouTube, make sure you come over to TikTok at I am Marie Moses and catch me live. And if you're here on TikTok, then make sure you go to YouTube at the Lighthouse, not the Lighthouse, Lighthouse Women of Virtue and catch all of the live replays. So, welcome in everybody. Y'all seen the title. Christmas is not for everybody, and it is not. It really is not. There are those of us that have been getting that guidance for a while that we just need to sit the holidays out. And I'll tell you, once you start doing it, you get used to it. Your children to get used to it. It's just a regular day. But I will tell you in the beginning, it is difficult. It is very difficult to make that transition, especially if you are like me and you grew up celebrating Christmas and you used to buy your children thousands and thousands of dollars worth of gifts and all these things. It is difficult to make that transition, but when Spirit speaks, you know what you heard. Okay? I don't care what your family do. I don't care what your spouse want. I don't care what your children want. For those of you who know you're being called away from the world systems, it's not the time to play. You're doing the right thing. You're doing exactly what you're being guided to do. And you already know that we're in this world, but we're not supposed to be doing things the way that everybody else is doing them. And people might look at you like you're crazy, but they will see. Just give it time. Okay? Because we all know that things is getting ready to crack off in a major way. We all know, everybody know. But, you know, it's the way of the world, right? Everybody just does whatever they want to do. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the hearts. Thank y'all for joining. Everybody does whatever it is they want to do. Okay, people just do what they want to do, and y'all know that's how it is. Most people just do whatever they want to do. But for those of us that are being called, we are being set apart for a reason. So I just want to thank you because you are making a difference in the world. I want you to know that. People like us are making a difference. And this is the reason why so many people are waking up. So many people are deciding to heal and grow and, leave these old paradigms and programs behind. It's because of people like us, because we're all connected. So, you just have to know that what you're doing is not just for you and your family. It is for the collective. And there will come a time, you mark my words, there will come a time where holidays will not exist. It just will not be a thing. We all know that this is business, okay? In America, it's big business. And there's a lot of companies that get a lot of money around this time of the year to do the things that they want to do with it. And people who don't understand that, they just don't know. And they say, oh, you being too deep, you thinking too much about it. Well, if you have the ears to hear, then you know. If you have the eyes to see, then you know. And on the spiritual path, I always tell you, we're not held accountable for the things that we don't know because there is a time when we just don't know certain things. But then when we know better, we're held accountable for those things. Okay? So it's not enough to say, oh, God knows my heart. Okay, let God knows my heart, and I can just keep doing the same things I want to do. Not for us. Not for us. We're not on that time. We have to do what it is that our Creator is guiding us to do, and there's no question about it. Period. Okay? This is why we're set apart, because we're here to do something that is going to make this world better. All right. So if we're doing what everybody else is doing, we can't do what it is that we're supposed to be doing because we're locked in more with the world's way of doing things and everybody else's way of doing things instead of being locked in with our internal guidance from our Creator. We're worried about what our children want more than what our Creator wants. Okay? This holiday is about a deity. And if you don't know that, that's the truth. Okay? So, you said, dang, kid, that was a little deep. That was a little deep this morning. I mean, I'm just telling you the truth. You know, if you come across this live, you won't know the truth. All right? People praising and worshiping this deity, that's on them. All right? All praise, honor, glory, everything belongs to the source, the Most High, our Creator, not the creation. So whatever creation, okay, person came down here and did whatever they did, you have to remember that they were created by the Creator. And if you praise and worship what the Creator has created, you're going to have a problem. And I don't care if it's your mama, your children, your car, your house, or whatever it is, because those of us that are here to make an impact, we can't get caught up in all of that. We can't, okay? You know how they say angels is praising the Most High day and night, night and day. That's all they do. That's all we do. That's all we do. Okay, not saying we're angels, but you know, human angels. Okay, human guides. Okay, working with forces of good in the spiritual realm. You have to know what you're here doing. You have to know that you're not here doing everything by yourself. You said she's right. I am telling the truth. Okay, now this is the thing. People who don't want to hear the truth don't want to hear what I have to say, and that's fine, you know, and not just me, people who are like me, who have been coming to this planet for many, many, many generations to tell the truth. People don't want to hear the truth because that requires change. It requires you to get uncomfortable. It requires you to stop doing the things that you're doing. And most people don't want to stop doing what they're doing. They want to keep doing it. And I understand. I definitely understand. I used to celebrate all the holidays like everybody else. My family is probably somewhere opening up gifts and eating food and all of that partying and all that type of stuff. You know, that's what they're doing right now. But me and my children, we chilling, okay? I just got up and making some pancakes for my children this morning. It's a regular day around here because we're not giving any praise to anybody or anything, and we're not going out to spend all this unnecessary money. I'm just not doing it. I haven't done it for years. And like I said, if you're doing it, there's a reason why you're being guided to stop doing that. You said us too? Yeah, we chilling. We're chilling, trust me. Once your children get used to it, it's like a regular day, all right? My children have everything that they need. My son been playing on his game, got a laptop, phone, TV, like all the rest of the young people. You know, why do I need to go out and spend thousands of dollars to show that I love people? I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. It's a choice. All right. Many people are going broke right now. You're going to spend all your money at the store, and you know you don't have that money. You don't. But you've been convinced. You've been convinced that that's what you need to go and do. You need to go out and spend money that you really don't even have. It's amazing. It's amazing. I used to do it every year. I spent thousands of dollars on toys and games and all that for my children. You said stay right in the house. Yep. Yep. That's exactly what I'm doing. Resting. That's exactly what my children are doing, enjoying their break. And if we want to go do something, then we do. If we don't, then we don't. It's just, you know, it's just not a hype anymore for us. And I just want to come and remind you that it's optional to celebrate this holiday. You don't have to. And there's this pressure on a lot of people to feel like, oh, I have to celebrate this holiday. If I don't buy people gifts or if I don't receive a gift, I'm not loved. There are some people who honestly feel like today, if they did not wake up and receive a gift, then they're in a depressive state because they're not loved. Nobody loves them. And it's not true. You say, yep, I don't follow the sheep. No, because you know where the sheep going. I'll tell you right now. And you talking to a shepherdess, okay? I am here as a spirit guide to help women in particular to find their life purpose, all right? To do what you came here to do. But I'm not deceived. I'm not naive. I know that most people are sleepwalking. That's the truth. And so did Christ. Christ knew the same thing, right? That's the Christ energy. The Christ consciousness is having the awareness that most people are in a sunken sleep state. And that's how we all start off. I started off there, you started off there. Everybody who comes to this planet, you start off in a low place because you don't know anything. We're on this path of self-discovery. We're on this path of self-mastery. So we just don't know. So what we think is normal, we feel like that's normal. And as you go down the spiritual path, you'll start to see that the things that you think are normal or so-called right, when spirit reveals the truth to you about it, then you say, dang, I believed that my whole entire life. And then you find out you believe something that wasn't true. So are you going to roll with what's not true, or are you going to side with the truth? Because Christ, that energy is always going to side with the truth. Period. There's no questions asked. So if you know, for example, there's an issue with the food, okay? We know that there's an issue with the food. If spirit is guiding you to stop eating out, stop eating fast food, stop eating meat, do, your fast and things like that. If you're being guided to do those things, but you say, oh, no, I don't want to do that. I love this food too much. It tastes too good. I can't do that. Okay, you're making a choice, but you're also siding, okay? You're choosing a side. And don't let nobody tell you that you can be on both sides of the fence. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. This is why people will never do greater works than Christ did, because they're on both sides of the fence. You got to be all in. You can understand both sides. I understand the dark very well. I understand the light very well. But I choose to be in the light. This is my choice. Okay. Now, I say it's my choice, like, we have free will, but we all have been created and we all have a destiny. So those who are supposed to operate in darkness, that's where they operate. And those of us that are supposed to be in the light and we're supposed to construct this new earth, that's what we do. That's what we're created to do. So for those of you that feel like, why me? Why am I the one that's set apart? Why do I get this treatment from people? Why does the world hate me? Why does my family not accept me? Why do I always have to go through these things? It's because you are called and set apart to do something great, and you have an energy that is within you that you cannot hide. It's been in you. You could have been a child that went through a lot of horrific things because it's always been in you. And the people who don't have it in them will try their very, very hardest to get it out of you. Take that light out of you any way that they can. Now, they're not bad, okay? I'm not going to tell you that they're bad. We're not going there. I don't play the pity game, okay? I'm here to help you to awaken. So you need to know that these people came into your life for a reason. They're all in your life for a reason. I don't care what they did. They could have lied on you, cheat you, or beat on you, whatever they did. They were supposed to do that. That's their role. You have to remember, thank you for the love, y'all. We have soulmates, and soulmates are not just your boo, okay? Your soulmates are people that have incarnated at the same time as you, and you interact with each other at certain points in life, and then you keep going, okay? You just come and go in and out of each other's lives. That's how it goes, all right? Now, there are some soulmates that I always say are like the teacher. These are people who are going to treat you well. They're going to hug you. They're going to encourage you. They're going to be like your favorite cousin can, motivate you, tell you the truth. No strings attached. I got your back. Those are your soulmates. But you also have those soulmates that are like the coach, okay? They're going to beat you down. They're going to call you stupid. They're going to talk about you. They're going to disrespect you. They're going to drag you through the mud. And guess what? All of your soulmates are going to do, no matter if they help you in a positive way or a negative way. They're going to help you to discover, number one, who you are. And number two, what you want and what you don't want. Okay? And this is how we learn. Because if you don't have people to mistreat you, you won't know that that's not what I want. Remember, we're here having experiences. Your soul entered into this body to have experiences, both the positive and negative. All right? If your soul did not enter this body, then you will not be able to interpret this reality. So it's not all good, even though, yes, it all works out for the good. It can, depending on what you choose to do with your experiences. But you're going to experience the negative and the positive. That's just how it goes, all right? So now you can let go of all the hurt and all the things that people have done to you in your past. That was their role in your life. Just think about your life as a movie. They were supposed to come through and be the, what they call the antagonist or whatever. Boom, beat you up, bam, bam, bam. And you're supposed to rise up like the great hero at the end. That is how it's supposed to be, like the hero's journey. But many people get stuck in experience. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Thank you. So you're supposed to rise in the end. You said, why? Why? I just told you why. I just told you why you have these people come into your life and do what they do. That is what they're supposed to do, because you will not know what you want unless you experience what you don't want. Okay? That's how we learn. And I know that you may say that doesn't make sense, but this is Earth School. I'm telling you where you are. This is not your forever land. Many of us believe that this is eternity, but this is not eternity. This is just a place that we pass through here on this planet, okay? So when I tell you that your soul incarnated into this body, just know that you are the soul. You're not the body. You look at me right now, you see my face, you see me? You see me? This ain't who I am, okay? The soul is nothing more than, just think of a ball of light and energy and consciousness or awareness, okay? And the further up you go through the realms of heaven and the spiritual realm, it's only light. There's no form. That's the reason why, excuse me, I'm getting a little excited, okay? I love talking about this. But that's the reason why when we refer to our Creator, it's best to recognize that our Creator is a spirit. And when we say him or her, we're giving our Creator a form. Our Creator takes form, many different forms of life, not only human life, animal life, plant life, we have planet life, okay, many forms of life. And the same thing happens to you. Okay, so your soul incarnated into this body in this lifetime, but there are other lifetimes where you have taken on different forms. And after this lifetime, guess what? You're going to take on another form. I'm telling you how it goes. Okay. Hey, cousin. You say, hey, beautiful cousin. Hey, cousin. You said the earth is 90% water with a hole in the center like an eyeball. We might, oh my goodness. I can't read the rest of what this person just said. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay. Whatever you say. I'm not here to argue with nobody. I'm here to help. I am a spirit guide, okay? Look, I come here to guide humanity towards the greatest version of yourself. I'm not here to tell you anything that is in opposition to what you believe. You can believe whatever you want, but you will never say you didn't know the truth, because all I'm going to do is tell you the truth as far as I know, okay? I'm telling you, Spirit is telling me, I'm telling you, okay? Don't get caught up in the experiences. You're here to have experiences. Your soul is growing from these experiences. And so for my cousin that said, oh, why do we go through these hardships? Why do we go through all this trauma and drama and all these terrific things or horrific things? Okay, let me tell you something. In this life, you may be some sweet buttercup PT person that would never hurt a soul. You never would kill a fly. You never would do anything to hurt anybody. You want to help everybody. You want to save the planet and all these things. But let me tell you something. You have had past lives, okay? And you have been the villain in those past lives. So the same things that we would talk about a person for in this life to say that they're so terrible for the things that they do, there are lifetimes when you've been that person. I know. It's hard to believe. Because you said, no, yeah, I would never. You did. You did. Okay? That's why you're here. Because you need to learn some more. Your soul needs to grow. So in this lifetime, you can make different decisions. You have the opportunity to make different decisions. Okay? Our Creator is not sending us to HELL because we got it wrong. Does that make sense? I mean, does that really make sense for our Creator to create us and know how we're created and what we're created to do? If our Creator sends us to HELL for every bad thing that we do or because of the decisions that we make, then that really would be like a setup, right? We just set up to fail. No, you get many lifetimes to get it right. I promise you, you do. Now, it's winding down. You already know we're coming to the end of the show. You said that means we can't die. No, you can't, because I just told you, you are a force of energy, and energy cannot be destroyed. You will always be, you have always been since the beginning of time. Okay? Always, 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 and always, always, always. That's why your family members and the people that you love, they're not gone. They're not gone. Now, people will look at people like me and say that we're weird, awkward, demonic, because we can connect and hear from the spiritual realm, from forces on the other side. Certain people have those gifts to do that, okay? But that's just something that I honestly believe that if you're intentional, you can do the same thing. You really can. You can connect to your guides on the other side. You can do that. I've done it. I do it now. Okay? You're not alone. I hope you know that. You got to know that. You definitely have to know that you're not here by yourself. Just to figure it out by yourself? No. No. Even the Bible talks about how Joshua had angels to come and comfort him and help him. You have support on the other side. A lot of it. But if you don't know that, then you feel like you're down here by yourself just going through the motions of life. Okay? And you're not. You have support. Our Creator sends a support, as above, so below. So just like you have your support system in the spiritual realm, you have support in the physical realm. You may not always have constant support, but you'll have support when you need it. You always do. If you think about your life, just look back over your life, in your mind's eye. Think about the times when people always showed up for you. That's always going to happen because you're never going to be alone. It's just the truth. You say you'd rather figure it out alone. I feel constantly under pressure and attack. I know. And life makes you feel like that sometimes, like you just don't want to be bothered, and you should be by yourself when you feel like that. There's nothing wrong with you feeling like, I just need some time alone. Take as much time as you need, but get back in the game, because remember what you came here to do. And if you forfeit relationships, then what you're doing is saying, I don't want to learn anymore. We learn from each other. Our soulmates teach us a lot. Soulmate is teacher. That's what your soulmate is, okay? So, it gets hard. It gets hard dealing with the human folk. I know. I definitely know. But we don't give up on each other. And that's love. That's the highest frequency. Now, there are some people that you have to just disconnect from completely and say, you know what? You gonna have to go way, way, way over there because I ain't dealing with you. You gonna have to do that for sure. But the way that you let go is what matters, okay? You don't want to let go in anger. You understand them. You have an understanding of where they are on their path, why they're doing what they're doing. Some of them have negative entity attachments, and there's a lot of different reasons why people do what they do. But if you always remember that you're learning from every person you encounter, then you don't take it personal. You take the lesson and you keep going. You release them, you pray for them. This is why we're guided to pray for them, because a lot of times they don't know. Most people don't have the awareness because spirit has to give you the awareness. Our creator has to give us the awareness for us to know anything we don't know. So this is what it is, okay? He said, sounds like I was really a bad individual in a past lifetime. You could have been. I ain't gonna, listen, I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you about nothing. I'm telling you. Some of y'all done did some dirt in your past life. I mean, dirt, dirt, dirt. It is okay. All right? It's not a bad thing because, okay, let me tell you this. Okay, let me just clear this up. The reason why you have so-called bad people who do bad things, it's because of life experiences. So just like our cousin said, you know what? I just want to be by myself. I don't want to deal with people. When we go through negative life experiences, which I just told you we all do, there are some people who choose to continue to love, overgive, overdo it. And then there's some people who choose to hurt other people because of what they've been through. It's just a choice, okay? It's the same spectrum. When you think about the spiritual realm, it's the same energy. It's just one over here over giving way too much, getting used, abused, and most of y'all, okay, got people treating you like you're $2.50 because you over giving because you've been hurt. Then there's people over here saying, I ain't giving you nothing. Matter of fact, let me go and get my knife. It's the same energy. It's just one end of the spectrum to the other. The goal is for us to find that balance, okay? The harmony. That's what we're here to do. It's real. It's real. So when people do things that you're like, man, how could somebody do that to a child? How could somebody do that to an old person? How could somebody hurt their own parent or, whatever it is? It's because of their life experiences. It made them the way that they are. They're hurting and they want to hurt somebody else. And just because you say, no, I wouldn't do that, you wouldn't do that in this lifetime. But believe me when I tell you, there has been times when you have done that. It's the truth. Hey, cousin. Hey, cousin. Kara, I just seen I seen one of your, what I'm thinking, your comments the other day on an old YouTube video. You been with your cousin for a long time, cousin. You said a guy said it was the people around him. I must have missed what you said. You said I'm using my balance school with it right now. Okay. All right, true. You said it's true. Okay. You said, okay, yes, I miss you too. I'm here. I'm definitely here. So we're here learning and growing. That's the purpose of us being here. All right. And the more we grow in every lifetime, we go up higher and higher and higher. We become a better form. So you hear people now talking about aligning with the greatest version of yourself, connecting with your spirit and all those things. It's because we're coming up and spirit is doing that. Spirit, our creator, is allowing it. There was a time when it was not allowed because it just wasn't time. But now we're wrapping things up. Just think about it like that. You know how it's a movie going on and behind the scenes they wrapping everything up? Yeah, it's the end of the show. Getting ready to close this thing. Thank you, cousin. We're getting ready to wrap this up. So you'll start to feel a lot more pressure when you know you need to do certain things and you don't do them. You're going to feel a lot of pressure. You're going to feel uncomfortable. You're going to feel like you losing it up here. You're going to feel like trash, straight up trash. And it's only because it's just time for you to make those changes. You can decide, no, I don't want to change. No, I don't want to let go. No, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. You can decide. But now is not the time. That's why I say that. Because you're not going to feel good about making decisions that are not for your highest good because you're lowering your frequency. So the vibration of the planet is going up, but you're lowering your frequency down. And this is the reason why a lot of people are leaving the planet. This is why they're leaving the planet. I'm telling you the truth. Nobody leaves here too soon. Everybody who is not, I ain't going to say useful. I don't want to say that. But if you were designed to do something and you're not doing that, then you don't need to be here. It's just like if you have a job. If you go to your job every day, but you decide you don't want to do your job, you want to scroll all day long. Thank you, cousin. You want to scroll, you want to go on vacation, you want to be in the bathroom hiding with your phone and doing all that stuff, and then you get caught. Yeah, you out. It's what it is. So I'm just telling you what it is. I know religion tells you that you can just pray and lean on the Lord and all that type of stuff, but I'm just telling you that ain't gonna work. You're never going to get to the point of doing greater works like that. Never. Never. You're going to have to get uncomfortable. You're going to have to release some people, mindsets, behaviors, beliefs, all those things. You're going to have to let it go. Cousin, you with me? Okay. All right. I'm just telling you what it is. So if Spirit is guiding you to let a person go, there's a reason why. That relationship has expired. It's over. So are you going to hold on to them? Because you can't go on to your next level until you let them go. Y'all know it. If you've ever had to let go of a person and it hurts you to let them go, but deep inside, you know, you're like, whew, I'm so glad they're gone. I am so glad they're gone because you was trying to hold on. And the more you try to hold on to that relationship, the worse you felt because you needed to let go. And once you let go, it hurt, but you still felt like that was the best thing I could have ever did. I'm so glad I finally did it. That's what happens with us in this life. There are things that we need to stop doing. We're past that phase. There are certain things that you're allowed to do when you don't know any better. Then there is a time for you to let those things go. Y'all know, I told you I used to smoke, drink, party, kick it, all that. All that, all that. I used to do all of it, okay? Y'all know me. Kid from the show me stay clean. But my time came. So for those of you who know me from YouTube, I was on YouTube for many years. And it was my time to work on myself and get into spiritual alignment. Thank you for the love, y'all. So when I was gone for those 3 years and everybody was like, Ken, where you at? I was working on myself. Y'all see, I look different. I lost 70 pounds. I've done the work. I've been doing the work. But if I would have kept doing the things that I was doing, then I would not be qualified to come back here. I had to go through a whole lot. You don't even understand. And for those of you that are spiritualists or you have spiritual gifts, your path is going to be a lot more tough. I mean, tough. You ain't going to have nobody to talk to. You ain't going to have nobody to run to. You ain't going to have nobody to scream, cry to, nothing. You just going to be going through the dark by yourself. It's a fact. You say it's not easy. Oh, it's not easy. It's not easy. You're going to feel like you ready to just give up. Throw in the towel. Cave in and quit. That's how you're going to feel. I'm telling you. You're not alone. I'm telling you that. You said, yep, alone right now. Oh, you by yourself. A lot. But that's because we have to learn how to hear what we don't hear. See what we don't see without distraction. And you have to be okay with that. And anybody that our Creator has used, now or in the past, they have had to go through that spiritual initiation where they have been set apart by themselves and they had to endure some things. He said, yep, you do look different. Thank you, cousin. It's real, baby. It's real. Focus. It's tough. It's tough. But those gifts have to be developed. This is how you develop those gifts. You don't develop them while you're going out partying, hanging around family, and doing all the stuff that everybody else is doing, going to work every day. You might even lose your job. You might even lose your car. You might start losing everything. You might feel like, dang, am I doing everything wrong? You're not doing everything wrong. You're being set apart and isolated. And guess what? I just told you have free will. But the free will might not feel so free. Go ahead, you do whatever you want. Go ahead. Thank you, cousin. Thank you for the love. Go do what you want to do. And you try it. You go ahead and try it. Because you come to a point on your path where you need to get in line. because what you came here to do is great. It is powerful. You may not know what it is. You may have about that much of it, maybe just a little bit. You could be taking some notes, doing your little sketches, or whatever it is the Spirit is putting in your mind. You're doing that all while thinking like, how am I going to bring all this to this planet? How am I going to do this? But you're forgetting that you're not doing it alone. You're not alone. You're going to be the hands and the feet and the eyes and the physical body to do the thing. But Spirit is doing this through you. And it's your time. It's your time to align with your assignment. So for those of you, listen, y'all already know I got something for you. I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging. For those of you that are ready to discover your life purpose, you don't like your job. You don't like what you're doing. You're miserable in your life. You will start to feel miserable in your life. I'm telling you the truth. When you are out of alignment with your assignment, you will not feel good. And I don't care what you do, you will not feel good. For those of you that are ready to align with your purpose, I told you I'm here to help you. So I just decided that I was going to start rolling out some things that Spirit has had me working on for some time, for a long time. I told you I was gone for some time, but I've been working, all right? So y'all know my birthday is coming in. So I got a surprise for y'all on my birthday. Just a little surprise. But if you're ready to discover your life purpose, you're ready to get serious about your life, join the waiting list. I'm going to tell you some things, okay? Just join the waiting list. Click my picture up there and just get on the waiting list. And I'm going to share these things, not publicly. Y'all know how I am. I'm very private. And I only want to share certain things with certain people. And that's just how I am. Like even with personals and things like that. I don't do personals for everybody anymore. Thank you. I used to come on here on live and on videos and do collective messages and personals for people that it's just like, no. Spirit's like, no, you can't help everybody. And I understand that now. Back then when I was on YouTube, I would help anybody who came to me. I can't do that now. And I would suggest that you do the same thing. Everybody that comes to you and says, I want help, I need help, don't need help, okay? So you'll know the people that are aligned with you. So I'll know if you align with me when you sign up for that waiting list, okay? Get on that waiting list, and we're going to talk about some things, okay? Everybody else, y'all can stay out here. Stay out here. I ain't saying, okay? Because I'm going to let you know this too, and I told y'all this when I came back. I don't make excuses in my life. Whatever it is that I need to do, I do it. Okay? My name is Can for a reason. It ain't no coincidence. So I don't necessarily like connecting with people, and I don't care if it's family, friends, whoever it is. If you in repeated cycles, that's cool. I understand it. I get it. I was there. I'm not there anymore. I'm not. So for people who want me to go back to the person that I used to be, I just don't even want you to come on here no more. He said, thank you. You're welcome. Don't even come on here no more. Oh, and I have to say this. I only work with women. Okay? Women only. Men, I love y'all. Okay, look. Love. But y'all got to help each other. Y'all got to help each other. That's what I've been guided to do. So that's what I'm doing. Helping women. Men, I'm sorry to say, some of y'all too far gone. No, he said, kid, dang. No, y'all not too far gone. Y'all can come on the live. I'm going to help y'all when y'all come on the live, okay? When y'all come on the live, I got you. Your cousin got you, okay? But all the programs, all those things, I work with women, all right? But I'm definitely here to support you now. You have my support, okay? I pray for you men all the time, every day, because I know it's hard for y'all. I know just how hard it is for the man. And I know that most men don't have a good support system. So we're all here just trying to figure it out. But it's just so much pressure on the man right now because you all are the leaders. You are. And you're being called forward. And the way that you used to behave and the things that you used to do, now you'll see it ain't going to work no more. Thank you, cousin. It's not going to work anymore. It's not. It's going to get hard for you. It's going to get harder and harder and harder. And I'm going to give you the key. The key to removing all of that pressure and stress from yourself is discipline. That is the key. And I know it sounds easy to say discipline yourself. It's not easy. Trust me, I know. But that's what most men are lacking. You don't tell yourself no to anything. Whatever you want, that's what you get. You want this woman, you want that food, you want this, that, you go get whatever you want. And then you start feeling bad. So you have to start telling yourself, no. We have to reparent ourselves. Women too. Y'all know. Women, we have to do the same thing. You have to start telling yourself no. And just treat yourself like a child. Sometimes you have to do that. Because as humans, we always going to want the thing that's not good for us. We always going to want that. But if you know it's not for your highest good, then you have to slow down and cut it out. There's no more excuses. There's no more, I'm going to get to it, or I know what I need to do, but I ain't doing it. Our Creator is over that. Over it. You say you're absolutely right. Thank you. I would not lie to you. I'm going to tell you everything that I know. Everything Spirit's given me, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to tell you the truth. You're going to start to feel so much better. Men and women, you're going to feel so much better when you start telling yourself no. Now, this coming from somebody who has had to beat a lot of addictions, all right? I have an addictive personality. If I stop doing one thing, I'm going to go pick up something else. If I stop doing that, I'm going to go pick up something else. If I stop doing that, I'm going to go pick up something else. I always battle with this all the time. All the time. Even with me, I tell y'all, I don't eat meat. I'm vegetarian. But I love chips. Remember I told y'all, chips is my weakness. Not the regular chips, okay? I got some chips that I love that I get from Sprouts. But Spirit been telling me, Ken, you need to cut that out because that's processed food, okay? It's processed. So I said, I like these chips, so I'm going to start eating them every Friday, okay? Just on Friday, I'm going to eat them every day. Now, I used to eat them whenever I want them, like we all do. That's why I say you have to tell yourself no. Because anytime I wanted them chips, I'm on my way to the store to get them, or I'm about to have them delivered to me because I want them chips, all right? Then I said, okay, all right, I ain't going to do it every day. Okay. I'm going to do it on Friday. So I'm waiting till Friday come, rubbing my hands together like Birdman because I'm about to get me some chips. And I might even give me a little sugar-free cookie. And I did that for months. Matter of fact, cousin, I did that all summer long. I'm telling you the truth. And Spirit's telling me, Ken, you need to cut out them chips. I said, okay, I know it's coming. This is how you know it's coming because Spirit already giving you the guidance. Cut them out. It's time to cut them out. Because you start feeling some type of way when you're doing it. Okay, I don't care. Whatever it is that you do, you feel some type of way when Spirit is telling you it's getting ready to come to an end. It's not like you need to cut it out like you're doing something bad. It's not like that. It's just you get the guidance from within that's saying, okay, it's time. So I knew it was coming to an end. I knew. But it didn't stop me. Eating them chips every Friday. Turn them up. He said the way they grew up, it crippled us. The way who grew up, it crippled us. You said, yes, cousin. You said, I had to slow down too. You said, plus, most of the food we eat isn't right. It's true. So even down to what we eat, our Creator will work on us with that. Like, we have to stop eating certain food because food that is processed or genetically modified will make you think a certain way, feel a certain way, and do certain things. And that's something that I know. So now that I know that, it's like I can't continue to eat those things. I just told you, you're not held accountable for the things you don't know. But when you know better, now you're held accountable. So now I know. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to cut chips out. I'm going to cut them out. So I haven't had chips in probably about 3 weeks now. I'm 3 weeks clean. Thank you, because you say you're taking notes. It's a fact. You say actual facts. Yeah, I'm about 3 weeks clean. You know, I'll be itching a little bit. Because, listen, when I be going through a tough time, I just be wanting something to crunch. I don't know. I just be like... Look, at least I ain't smoking no more, okay? I ain't want no greens. You hear me? Just one little chip. That's what I used to tell myself. One little chip. But you got to grow up. We got to grow up. And that includes me too. So, you know, you say you love bacon? You love bacon? Man, that bacon, man, that smell alone to have you weak. You be, ooh, I don't even eat bacon, but the smell of bacon just smells so good. Like, dang, that's bacon? You said, yes, I need, hold on. You said, yes, I need to clean up my diet so I understand. Yes, it's very important. Start with a fast. Do a 24-hour fast and just eat fruit for 24 hours. Ladies, berries, cherries, men, same thing for you. Berries, anything berry, all right? Get you a big bag of frozen organic fruit if you don't have nothing else. Eat that, okay? Because I know it's wintertime. But yeah, just go on a 24-hour fast. Get your water, drink your water. You don't have to do no gallon or nothing like that. Do maybe 2 liters. Get you a 1 liter bottle and fill it up 2 times a day. That's plenty. That's plenty. Drink that throughout the day and eat fruit for the whole day. I don't suggest you just going straight no food, especially if you're already eating an unhealthy diet, because you're going to just, listen, it's going to be hard for you. It's like when a person trying to get off of them narcotics and they go to those rehab centers, they don't just take them off. They give them just small doses so they can wean them down. It's the same thing we got to do with this food, candy, sugar. Do a sugar-free Sunday. Do a meatless Monday. You know, slowly do it. Everybody will tell you to just stop. No. If you driving in your car right now and you just slam on the brake, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. And you're going to go back. You're going to go back. One thing going to happen to you. You're going to get in your feelings. You're going to be back doing it again. So don't even do it. Don't even do it to yourself. If you smoke, okay. Pick your smoking days. Pick your times when you smoke throughout the day instead of just whenever I feel like it, I'm rolling up. You see what I'm saying? You slow down like that so that you can be consistent with it and let the desire slowly go away. And pray. Pray that our Creator will take the desire away from you. Whatever you need, ask for it. Because spirit can take the desire away from you. Thank you, cousin. So if you're not doing it on your own, you're saying, I want to do this. I'm ready to clean up. Help me. Can you help me to do it? Give me the desire. Okay? Because our desire, that's the problem. It's that strong urge. You get that strong urge to go all the way across town and get those ribs. You get the strong urge to drive down all these places and get all this food and do this stuff. Or watch these things or do this. It's coming from within you. You need some help. It's okay. You said you just started this. Yes. Yes. Ask for help. Our Creator's sitting there waiting and watching and say, okay, whenever you need some help, you let me know. But we don't ask for help. What we say, I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. I got to do this. Okay, well, you don't want no help. Let me know when you're ready. You said ribs are good. Man, them ribs. I used to tell them beef ribs. You hear me? Oh my goodness. And I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. Barbecue is just a part of life. It's just a part of life. We barbecue just because. It don't matter. We just hungry. Okay, let's fire up the grill. Yeah, that. We just eat. My sister used to barbecue all the time. And women barbecue in Kansas City, okay? Men are not the only ones that barbecue in Kansas City. There are women who know how to get down on that grill in Kansas City, baby. We'll be up there tearing up a whole slab of ribs, potato salad, baked beans, all that, man. I was big and wide and all outsides because I just ate whenever I wanted to and ate whatever I wanted to. No more. No more. It's unacceptable. There was a time when I did that. No more. And it could be your time. It could be your time to let some things go. You know what it is. It's different for everybody. But you know what it is. Because think about it like this. If our Creator is the elite, okay, the Most High, in order for us to get up to that level and to that connection, we have to be on that vibration. And this is the part that's missing about, well, I ain't gonna make a general statement because I'll be saying a lot about religions because religion get on my nerve. Y'all know that. But The teachers need to teach this part because this is what's missing. A lot of times we feel like all you got to do is just pray. I just told you to pray. I ain't saying don't pray, but I'm saying that when you pray, you also got to move your feet. When you pray, you also got to close your mouth. When you pray, you also have to fast and discipline yourself. Fasting and prayer go together, not just the prayer. Because there are forces that can answer your prayer and give you everything that you want, and you don't have to change. But that's not going to help you. Our Creator sends us through all of that because it disciplines us. It trains us. It teaches us. Just like you wouldn't give your child everything. You want your child to have certain experiences so that they can learn and they can grow. Even if you can give them everything, you say, no. Mm-mm. We ain't doing that. You need to wait, you need to work, you need to this, you need to that, because that's a good parent. It's the same way our Creator is with us. We need to have certain experiences so that we can grow and we can learn. And that's what it's all about. You said action is required. It's absolutely required. Your tithe don't matter. What you giving to the homeless don't matter. You taking care of your sick family member don't matter. All that stuff that you doing, it don't matter. I'm telling you. Because we can believe in our mind that, oh, I'm doing good over here. See, look, I should get some points. See, I'm doing these good things over here. But the very thing Spirit is guiding you to let go of, you still haven't done it yet. It's been 5 years. It's been 10 years. This person that you've been supposed to leave a long time ago, they're still in your life. But you're doing all these good things over here on this side, but you ain't let that person go yet. Stop playing with yourself. And quit playing with our Creator, because it ain't time to play. Okay? You want a Christmas gift? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. There is your gift right there. All right? It's time. It's time. It is so time. And I'm happy. I'm excited. I know we see all the things that's going on in the world. It's going to be some crazy stuff going on in the world. We already know that. In the world's going to be trouble. We know that, right? But we ain't worried about what's going on in the world because we're in alignment spiritually. When you're in alignment and you're fulfilling your life purpose and doing what you came here to do, you're the elect that is protected. So you know how it says how our Creator had to shorten up the time of all the things that's going to be going on because even the elect would go through all the negative things? Y'all don't understand how much protection you have when you align spiritually. But in the world, we're taught, just do what you want. Live however you want. Have sex whenever you want. With whoever you want. Do that, whatever. But spirit, when the spirit is grieved, the spirit will not show up. So whatever needs to be removed, you got to get it out the way so you can get in alignment and get that connection. That's how you get your power. That's how you get to do greater works than Christ did. You laying your hands on people, doing all this type of stuff because you got that power source, you know? That's how it works. But most of us are just like, I always say, it's like having a remote control, but ain't no battery in it. So most people are just like having that remote control, but ain't no battery in it. Until the spirit comes in and is activated within you, yes, we all are technically one with the Creator. Yes, we are, technically. But until the battery gets activated, then no, you're disconnected. That's why you're lost, because you don't know. All right? Get on the waiting list. I'm going to show you how to discover your life purpose. I got you. Okay? You don't have to wander in the dark no more. All of y'all who know me from YouTube, I'm still Can Be the Light. I got my little flashlight. I'm here to show you the way. Out of the darkness. It's time for you to go. All right? Now y'all see my name? I am Marie Moses. Yes. You say you already signed up? Yes. It's time. All right? There's no coincidence that you are here. It is time. And I'm excited. You said, Ken, hey, Cuffy. Y'all know me? Y'all know. I'm not playing. I'm serious. And I'm excited about your transformation. Like, I don't want to be the only one transforming and connecting and doing these things. I want us all to come together as women, like a powerful group of women. Do y'all know what we're going to do? Do you know what Spirit is going to do through our lives? I just want you to know. Once you can get over the man, the mama, the daddy, and all the stuff that you've been through in your life, and get out of all that stuff, and get in alignment spiritually and get your power, and all of us come together, do you know what we're about to do? I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. Spirit getting ready to do some things over here. I'm just telling you, it's time. It's time. And you feel exhausted because where you are, you've outgrown it, you're over it, it's done, dead, over. It's time. It is time. You say I'm excited. You should be excited, Kevin. I'm excited too. For those of y'all who ain't coming, look, we still love y'all, but y'all like, you know how you got your cousin like your favorite cousin, and then you got your other cousin. Yeah, you know, y'all just are other cousins. Y'all just are other cousins. And listen, man, we ain't leaving y'all out. Excuse me, we're not leaving y'all out because we're gonna be praying for y'all. We're gonna be praying for you. And when a woman has a connection to the source, this is why men out here, y'all don't want to shut y'all woman down. Don't shut her down. Don't put her in the house or put her in no house shoes. Tell her that she just need to be in the house, take care of kids, and cook the food. Let her connect to spirit now. Because once she gets in alignment, she's going to be able to help you to heal. That's what the woman is supposed to help you do. Did you know that? Did y'all men know that? Okay, your woman is not just supposed to help you in your business. Because a lot of men think that, oh, my woman is just supposed to help me have a successful business. No, your woman is supposed to help you in every area of your life. Every area. We were created to do that. A woman can multitask, okay? We can do all of these things. So don't shut your woman down. Let her be free. Let her connect spiritually. Let her go. If she ain't who she need to be right now, let her go. Say, baby, you need to go and work on yourself. We're going to get back together later. Let her go find herself. And then if y'all get back together, y'all get back together. If you don't, then you don't. But let me tell you something. Your woman is going to change your life. And most men who have a good wife, they'll tell you, I was not this man until I met my wife. They'll tell you. If they tell the truth, they will tell you that. They will. But that woman has to be in alignment. She can't be all over the place. Women, sad, crying, trying to be with this man with that depressive spirit. Get off him. Get off him. Go put on your clothes and get off of this man. He already going through enough. Now you're going to bring all that heavy energy on him. That's why, men, you got to be careful who you're sleeping with. Be careful. But again, if you feel like, oh, I can just be with this one today and that one tomorrow, okay, you racking up that energy and you ain't going to be able to handle it soon. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You say out of there, I'm trying to tell you. Straight up. We all have to be very mindful of the people that we allow in our lives. And it's okay for you to just say, I'm going to focus on my own energy and get myself together first. I need this time. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. For a man or a woman, there's nothing wrong with that. And it's actually very wise for you to do that because you're going to be a better partner. This is the reason why we're not coming together. The reason why men are single and women are single is because we're not in alignment. Excuse me, we're not in alignment. You say, I knew I was out of alignment. Yeah, we all start off there, though. We all start off there. I'm telling you, we all go through it. We just feel terrible and we don't know why. We're out of alignment spiritually. We're disconnected from our Creator, and it don't feel good. We're just trying to make it through the day, trying to make it through the day, trying to make it through the day, until Spirit gives us that enlightenment to say, there's some things that you need to change. But we know something needs to change. We just don't know what it is. So Spirit has to give you that enlightenment. But remember, you got to go through these cycles. So if you're in the middle of a lesson and you're in the cycle, Spirit is not going to take you out of it because there's things you're learning. And you need to go through the experience. You said, I'm learning now. Yep, we're all learning. You said, I was asking for help, seriously. Yeah. Oh, you got some help. But your cousin Ken locked in. I'm trying to tell you. I ain't going to leave you hanging. I got a lot of resources, a lot of things I've been working on for you all. At the right time, it's just all going to unfold. I'm excited to see what Spirit's going to do. I am. It's been a long journey for me. I know it's been a long journey for all of you ladies out there that are ready to stop working hard and get into alignment with your purpose. I know. And for those of you who don't know what it is that you're feeling and what you're going through, I'm telling you, this is what it is. I'm telling you. You're going to feel so much better when you start choosing yourself. That means even over the man, even over the family, even over the job, even over the whatever. You're going to have to unapologetically say no. Right now, I'm focusing on me. And you're going to become a better woman, a better mother, and a better wife. And for all you men out there are women out here that are doing this work. I'm telling you, they are here. Okay? So the wives are here. You just ain't going to find them. That's why I say a virtuous wife. Who can find her? You ain't going to find her because Spirit got her hidden. She probably in the house, ain't left the house in about 3 weeks. You might not ever find her. You probably wouldn't even see me if it wasn't for the TikTok. I'm just keeping it real with you. There's a lot of women who ain't been with no man in years. I'm working with them right now. I'm telling you. They ain't been with a man in years. They ain't thinking about no man. Want a man. They feel like they're going to be married and they're going to be married. But they ain't worried about it. They're not. They're focused. They're locked in. And a man is going to have to be at that vibration and level to be with her. To be with that type of woman. You gotta come up. You just have to. And when you do, then what you two will do together, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Y'all don't understand how good it's about to get. It's about to get really good for those of us that are doing the work. It's going to get really good. Really good. Okay, cousin, I love y'all so much. I'm going to let y'all go. I just had to come in and check on y'all, drop a few, messages on you. You say yes. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. All this work is not for nothing. It's for a very, 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 very special purpose. At this time, for us to be alive at this time and be a part of this great shift. What we do in our lives is going to impact the lives of many, many generations to come. I'm telling you it's the truth. I'm telling you. So all this Christmas and party and all that stuff, that's for them. That's for them. We let them have their fun. We had our fun, right? It's like when you grow up, right? You're grown up and your children or your nieces and nephews, they in their 20s and they get dressed up to go out to the club and go party and all that. And you looking at them like, man, I remember I used to do all that. Y'all gonna have a good time. That's how it is for us. Y'all go ahead. We'll celebrate when we get done doing what we came to do. Yeah. Once y'all start opening up all those businesses, doing those things that you know you've been guided to do, start seeing the success and all those things and lives changing and all the impact you're making, that's when you celebrate. Yeah. They celebrating for no reason right now. They just out there partying. They celebrating today because somebody told them to celebrate. And most of them don't even have nothing to celebrate for. They're getting a gift for nothing. Nothing. They ain't even doing what they came here to do, but you get them a gift? Please. Anyway, we ain't going back down that hole. We up. You said thank you. I just said this. It's a fact. People looking forward to a gift. For what? You ain't did nothing. I thought this was the day about y'all Savior. Why y'all getting the gift? It's just the spirit. Oh, I know what spirit it is. You ain't putting the wool over my eye. I know exactly what spirit it is. Okay? And I ain't feeding the beast. So y'all go right on ahead. Anyway. I love y'all. Y'all can watch the live replay over on YouTube at the Lighthouse Women of Virtue. For all of you who are watching the live replay on YouTube, make sure you come over to TikTok and join me at I Am Marie Moses so you can catch me on live. I try to go live at least once a week, but you know how spirit moves. I come on when I'm guided to come on. You said headed there now. Yes, there is a lot of replays over there, cousin. There's so many replays over there. Yeah, consumerism spirit. Yep, that's pretty much what it is. It's the greatest marketing scheme I've ever heard. It's like most people say, oh, especially when it comes to spirituality, I don't believe in spell work and you can't put no spell on me. It's like if people tell you that, just know they're under a spell. They're definitely 100% under a spell. All right. They still celebrate holidays. They probably got an iPhone and think they wanted it. I mean, it's the energy. You say you have a YouTube? Yes, yes. I'm on YouTube at Lighthouse Women of Virtue. You'll find all the live replays over there. And you said the greatest marketing scheme is the church. You said it, cousin. Now, I said I was not going to say nothing about the church. You said it. I did not say it. I didn't. But anytime, anybody, listen, I ain't trying to scare the religious church people off, okay? But anytime you giving your energy and your resources, you should be receiving something, okay? Not just a good feeling, because you're making an investment. So if you're making an investment, you should be getting a return on that investment. Don't let them lie to you and tell you that you're just receiving a connection to the Creator, because I just told you the only way you can connect to the Creator is if you do the work to do it yourself. Okay? The pathway is open, yes. Yes, the pathway is open, but you have to do the work. That's the part that's missing. You have to do the work, and you can't get around it. You can't call on a magical name and everything is going to be okay. It's not going to work. It didn't work for your mama, did it? It didn't work for your grandma. It didn't work for your granddaddy either. And we got churches on every single corner, and it ain't working in our community. So when are we going to wake up? And it's not their fault, because they don't know either. They're just doing what their parents did and what they were taught. They don't know, because Spirit haven't told them. So they feel like it's right. Like I just told you. We all feel like we're doing the right thing. Like this is right, until we find out the truth. It's just not effective. It's not. It's not. Okay? But there are those of us that are created. You're born into this bloodline. If they tell you that you're going to go and do a ritual to connect to a bloodline or connect to this energy, Christ energy, it don't work like that. That would mean everybody in the world who want to connect to this energy just can connect. No, you can't. No. You've already been selected, elected. That's why it's called the elect, because you already have the connection already. You just don't remember. So you're here remembering that you have this connection to this bloodline. You're here learning. And you'll learn things about your bloodline that happened before you were even born. Spirit will tell you things that you don't even know. You ain't getting that in church. You're not getting that in church. You're going to keep hearing the same thing over and over and over again. That's why you're going to church to fall asleep. You know it already. You passed the milk phase. And it's a good foundation. Church, mosque, synagogue, temple, ministers, pastors, they all have their place in your life. Okay? There's a time when you need somebody to spoon feed you, tell you how to eat, tell you what to wear, tell you how to drink, tell you this and that. And in the church, they ain't telling you nothing about how to eat or none of that. Matter of fact, when you get out of church, y'all get ready to go get y'all big slapping and ribs because we was talking about. Okay? Y'all can just do whatever y'all want to do in the name of the Lord. Listen, I just said I wasn't going there. You said right. Y'all can do whatever you want to do. You can smack somebody across their face in the name of the Lord. You can cut somebody out right now in the name of the good Lord. Boy, y'all like the bad kids in class, the Christians. Y'all the bad kids in class. We trying to learn. We trying to grow, and y'all the bad kids in class. We trying to be better. Why y'all laughing at me? I'm telling the truth. They be reckless. But it ain't just the Christians, okay? Muslims, y'all ain't off the hook. Buddhists, whoever y'all are, all the religious people, whatever group and set you claim, all y'all be acting bad in class. Y'all need to be quiet and sit down so we can learn. See, a lot of people don't want this truth. Keep giving it. Thank you. It's the truth, though, you know? And trust me, my family is Christian. I grew up Christian, and my foundation is Christianity. There's a lot of truth there, but you have to know the truth from the deception. And our Creator will tell you that. But if you believe that it's all true, every word, everything is the truth, oh man, you only gonna go so far. You ain't gonna be able to get past it. A lot of things you're gonna be trying to break. You're gonna be trying to use your willpower. You're gonna be trying to be strong, and that's the reason why they fall, because they're trying to use their willpower. And there comes a certain point in the journey where you can't use your willpower no more. It ain't gonna work for you. You got to get in alignment spiritually. Only Spirit can help you. I'm telling you. And if you keep doing the same things you're doing, the Spirit can't come in and help you to do the things that you can't do on your own. It's just what it is. You said, I need to hear it, though. It is the truth. It is the truth. I ain't trying to steer nobody away from what you believe. You believe whatever you want to believe. Whatever it is that you need to hear, this is Spirit, okay? People are saying that they celebrating this day because of their Savior, and you know that's not true. That's not true. I don't care if they go to church today. Don't matter. It doesn't matter. Because if you are a true believer or a follower of Christ, then you would do what he did. He would have never did this Christmas thing. Do you think that Christ would have been putting up a Christmas tree and passing out Christmas gifts? He probably would have knocked that Christmas tree right down on the ground. I know Christ. He probably would have knocked it. Okay, I'm going to chill. I'm going to chill. But y'all know it's the truth. He did not play. He did not play. So I'm like, are we reading the same book? Because even in the Bible, don't it say something about not having Christmas trees and stuff like that? And worshiping idols and stuff like that? Like, oh, baby, we ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there. You said that's the Roman sun God's tree? Man, all I know is when Spirit told me no more, is no more. Not in this house. Nope. Gotta go out through away. Christmas tree, ornaments, Christmas tree lights, wrapping paper, everything that I had saved up. You know, you have your Christmas tote and all your Thanksgiving decoration, all that. Take that to the back and dump that in. Yeah, it's gone. Been gone for a while. Been gone for a while. And I can honestly say I feel so free. And we supposed to come to our Creator when we want to feel free, right? But these holidays don't make us feel free. They don't. Especially this one. Oh, this is the big one. This is the big one. Baby, you feel so bound and tied and obligated to go out there to Walmart and Target and spend all your coins up. Spend your light bill money up. Spend your gas money up. You're barely rolling in to work because you didn't spend all your money on Christmas gifts. I didn't did that. He said, Spirit told me no. And the Christian I work with made me feel guilty and said, yeah. I ain't gonna say nothing. I could say a lot, but I ain't gonna say nothing. They just gonna have to learn. They'll see. They'll see. But the same thing that Christ was saying when he came here is the same thing you probably telling them. And they will try to take you down because they nothing meaner than a Christian. They will try to take you down. They will string you up. Same way they did Christ. The same Christ they say they love, they will string your Christ light having energy self right on up if you go against what they believe, which is the same thing Christ did when he came. They just don't know. And that's the reason why Spirit said, you just got to dust it off. Don't worry about it. I'm going to say it's a lot of truth in the Bible. It's a lot of truth in the Bible. But there's a lot of deception. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. And you got to have that connection to Spirit for yourself. Because when you have that connection, you know the truth from what's not true. You know. You say you still buy gifts? Yeah, I did it for a long time. I did it for a long time. I'm just now at the point to where I'm over it, you know. But I did it for a long time. There's no judgment. I ain't judging. My son and like I said, my family, they celebrating the holiday right now. Passing out gifts and eating and all that. I don't judge them for what they do. I'm only responsible for me. That's it. My son is 22 years old. He can do whatever he want to do. And in fact, I say you should. When I was in my 20s, do you know what I was doing? Spirit wasn't stopping me from having a good time. Go ahead. Okay? Live your life. Because when you get up here to where I'm at, baby, it's time for you to crack down. So, you know, I believe I trained them right. I trained them right. That's what Dion's mom said. Dion said her mom said, "Oh, I raised them right." One of the reporters was trying to say something about how she raised Dion. Said, she said, "I raised them right." That's all you can do. Okay, cousin. Again, I love y'all. Y'all know I get to rambling on here. My time is up. I love y'all. If you haven't signed up, make sure you signed up. I'm gonna share the good news with you soon. My birthday is coming up very soon, so look forward to a major announcement. And we definitely gonna get this party on the road. Because going into 2026, we're not working on no jobs that we don't want to work on. We're not doing nothing that we don't want to do because you don't have to do it. I have not worked since 2019, and people still trying to figure out, Kim, what you do? How do you pay in this and that? Listen, I don't have to do nothing. And I'm here to tell you, ladies, you don't have to take care of yourself, and men too. You're only taking care of yourself because of your lifestyle, how you live it. It's just like if you have a rich parent. That rich parent has an inheritance. They're not giving you none of that inheritance if you just gonna go out there and throw it to the wolves and just throw it down the drain and give it to you. But if you get yourself in alignment, then you can have whatever you want. And that's how our Creator is with us. We may have to go through some hard times, may have to go through some hardship and all those things, but Spirit will take care of your bills. And you don't have to be out here working for money. You do what you're guided to do. And even if you're doing it and you're not making money from it, you still don't have to worry because all your needs are met. That's a promise. That is a promise. But we've been convinced, just like we need to celebrate Christmas, we've been convinced that we need to go to work to make it happen for ourselves. You need to work, but just a small amount. I promise you. Just a small amount. You ain't got to work 8 hours a day to get the work done. You don't have to work 10 hours a day to get the work done, and you definitely don't need 2, 3, 4 jobs to get the work done. Because all that's going to have you doing is working, but you're not going nowhere. You're just on this wheel. And you can feel it. Your soul is telling you, get off of this thing. It's time. All right? It's your time. All right. I'll see you ladies soon. And men. I love my men's cousins. I'm praying for y'all. I'm definitely praying because I know it's tough. I know it's tough, but hang in there. Keep going and keep growing. That's what you came here to do. All right? All right, cuz you said see you soon. I'll see you soon. I love y'all so much. Y'all have a good day. Have a good weekend. Enjoy yourself. Treat yourself. Take care of yourself. And remember that nobody's going to love you more than you. If you want love, give it to yourself. If you want to give yourself a gift. If you want better in life, treat yourself better, and you're going to start to get that from others, right? All right, you said see you soon. Thank you. You are very welcome. You're very, 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 very welcome. I'll see y'all. If not next week, it'll be the week after that. If that's how it's supposed to go. Let me not say that. Okay? I'll see y'all whenever I see y'all. Y'all see me pop up. Turn on your notifications. All right. Bye.